Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your tarot reading for June 2025. As always, please only take the messages that you know are meant for you and leave what isn't yours for another Sagittarius to enjoy, okay? Right, so what is going on for you guys this month? The situation that you're dealing with, play. Interesting. So this could be a call for more fun, for more play, for more adventure, okay? You can literally see they're playing in the rain, right? So this indicates that certain people or someone has become, a bit bored with their current routine, whatever, tired of feeling bad, okay? Someone's ready to play, to have adventures, to explore, learning to dance in the rain, right? That's what they say. Now this could be someone specific, or this could be you, Sag. Again, just take it as it resonates. There's also a feeling of someone not necessarily taking things seriously. I don't know if they should be taking it seriously. I've not got enough information yet. They could be not approaching a serious situation with a serious attitude, okay? They're choosing to play with it, have fun with it, just not take themselves too seriously. It's a very uplifting energy, which is a nice contrast to what has actually been going on in the real world, right? Everything's been a bit ugh, right? So the fact that someone's ready to play and have adventures and just do things differently is so refreshing. This is also a situation that is less than ideal, but you could be looking at ways of how to make that less than ideal situation work for you and to have fun with it at the same time. Now, the strongest overall message here is dominance. And you can see that there's one of these crows is actually pinned down another one, is making a point. I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you. Remember your place. Feels, I was going to say billion, but I got the message of overreaching. So it's possible, Sag, that you could be dealing with certain individuals who are overreaching, right? Basically trying to dictate to you, dominate over you, tell you how you should be living your life. Sag, why aren't you taking your future seriously? Why aren't you doing this? No, right? It's all bullshit, because when all's said and done, it's your life, Sag. It's up to you how you live your own life, right? So we'll find out more as we pull more cards. I need to clarify this energy first before we move on to the next stages. So can we have a look at play for Sag? For the external energies, for the situation that Sag is dealing with, can you tell us more about play for Sag? I feel that this is a call, a rallying call for you to play more, to have more adventures, okay? To take more calculated risks, of course. Now this one came out off center, and it's the Maiden of Wands, which would be the Page of Wands in traditional tarot. So yeah, speaking of adventure and exploration, the Page of Wands is literally the card of exactly that, right? There's a little bit of, I want to say, resistance here. Someone is resistant to feel optimistic. Could be you, could be someone else, right? If it is you that's feeling resistant to being optimistic, Sag, then you're being given the green light here, okay? It's safe for you to start feeling good, to start feeling optimistic. It's safe for you to explore, for you to broaden your horizons, right? And then you've got the Two of Swords that's coming out with it as well. Feeling stuck at an impasse, needing to gain a higher perspective with that eagle there. Now the interesting thing here, Sag, is if I turn the card upside down, it's the exact same image. It's damned if you do and damned if you don't. So what do you actually have to lose, Sag? The answer's nothing. You got nothing to lose. So you may as well try. You may as well play. You may as well have fun with it, okay? Because you've nothing to lose either way. Internal energies, so this is going to be your response to the situation at hand. Mimicry. Okay. Now this particular crow has learned how to bark like a dog because it's copied the dog, it's heard the dog so frequently that it can bark and it proper sounds like an actual dog. And any person listening, or any other animal or creature listening, wouldn't be able to differentiate between, was that the dog barking or was that the crow barking? Because the mimicry is spot on, right? Now, when we use that as a metaphor for your internal energies, for your response to the situation, I've lost a crystal. There it is. I like to keep this in my hand. It just helps keep me in the energy. When we're using that as a metaphor, in its positive aspects, and it does feel more positive, you could be learning a new skill, right? And I feel like if you are learning a new skill, you're one of these that's more of a visual learner, right? You learn better when you see someone else doing it, when you can watch a demonstration, and then you just tend to pick it up a lot quicker than reading about it in a book, right? I feel like when you read about doing something or learning something in a book, I feel like it doesn't really absorb, it doesn't really go in properly. So you're much better served learning through demonstration, through visual, right? So that's the first one. But I also feel as well that you're adding more skills to your repertoire, okay? There's definitely a fear of becoming like a one-trick pony, almost. So you're expanding out, you're branching out, and definitely learning new things and having fun with it. Okay, having fun with it, not taking it too seriously, but it's like, well, I mean, if I don't try, then I'm not going to gain anything. But it's weird. It's a really weird energy because of that Two of Swords. It's like stop, think. And I feel like someone is stuck in this loop of, okay, I'm going to do it. Oh, shit, no. And then backing off again, right? There's very much a stop, start vibe to what's going on with this energy. So can you tell us more about this mimicry for Sag's response to the situation? What's going on? Even that dog looks confused, like, dude, did you just bark? Or like, dude, are you taking the piss? King of Pentacles. Nice. Sustenance, a lot of sustenance. See what I mean? Like that dog looking at him like, dude, what was that? Earning a bloody good living, for one. Being dedicated. I feel that this is someone who is potentially wanting to branch out, be self-employed, or improve on their current career here, increase their income, okay? There's also a really protective energy that's coming through with this one. So again, I need more information. This is basically, it's your potential, Sag. You know you've got a lot of potential with that King of Pentacles energy. Again, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, okay? It makes no difference. It's about long-term success. In it for the long haul. A situation that is not just a passing phase. Like it's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You might be struggling to have other people understand that what you're doing, there's meaning to it, there's purpose to it. This is mimicry with the King of Pentacles for Sag. Okay. Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Teaming up with other people. Teaming up with a specific person here. Possibly with a water sign that might be able to help you out here. But the Two of Cups is union. So you've got a balance, communication, a lot of knowledge and information with that Knight of Swords. See how he's also being flexible? And then the Two of Cups, which involves another person or another perspective. Someone else's feelings, it could be. I mean, you're definitely aware of someone else's feelings or how they might feel about the situation or how they might feel about the communication. Ultimately, I feel that you're being encouraged to be as flexible as possible at this point in time, Sag. Okay? You could have a job that involves a lot of communication, or that involves basically listening to other people's problems and helping them find solutions. Can we have another message for that mimicry, specifically for Sag, please? What's that mimicry? It could also indicate that someone else expects for you to follow in their footsteps and you're not going to do it. Because that's not who you are. You don't follow the sheep. You don't copy others. There's something very original about you, your ideas, the way that you do things, the way that you conduct yourself. There's no room for other people's expectations in your energy, in your life, full stop. You have another card for mimicry specifically, please. Devil. Yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. The devil energy is holding you hostage somehow, or it's trying to. Is trying to hold you hostage. Could be financially. Could be just opportunities in life. Knight of Pentacles. I feel that someone assumes that you don't know what you're doing. Or someone assumes that you've got no direction in life, when in actual fact they're just misunderstanding you. Because you're not taking something seriously. And for whatever reason, someone else is wanting for you to take it seriously, and you're like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to do this my way. Interesting. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, someone who's really rigid, definitely rigid in the way that they do things, the way that they handle things, and then they're looking at you and they're like, oh man, Sag is not taking anything seriously at all. Do you know what I mean? But that's just because you're doing it your way. You don't have to do it the way that everyone else is doing. That's not the path to success necessarily, and I don't feel that that's the path towards success for you either, Sag. What's his dominance? Because I'm getting a bully. What's his dominance? My way or the highway? Well, that doesn't wash with Sag. It really doesn't. Sag, you'll end up bolting in the opposite direction from anybody who tries to force you to do it their way or the highway. Like, you proper take this attitude of, nah, the fuck no. I'm going to do it my way. What's this dominance? Interesting. Because the deck is being a little bit weird now. What's this dominance? For Sag, thank you. Lovers. And the King of Wands. There's like some sort of commitment here. Not necessarily romantic, although it could be. But it's like someone's trying to force you to commit. And you don't want to. You're not interested. Because you want to do things your way. You definitely want to take your time. Because you've got that Knight of Pentacles in your internal energies. Someone's being really quite unfair here. It's like, see with the Lovers, yes, that can be a romantic situation. But it's also a choice. It's duality. You're dealing with an individual who is your total opposite here in this situation. Like, they think opposite, they do opposite, they just carry themselves completely differently from you. I don't know if you are actually dealing with a Gemini. You could be, and Gemini is your opposite sign. But it feels to me with this dominance that they're trying to make out like you don't have a choice. Dominance, Lovers. They're trying to make out like you don't have a choice when in actual fact, yeah, you do. King of Wands. That can also be like a bit of an adrenaline rush as well. So this individual being this way, they're creating some sort of an adrenaline rush within you, where you feel more determined than ever to do the complete opposite of what they're trying to force you to do. I like that. It does appeal. Okay, so what's in your blind spot? Night energy, uncertainty, confusion, shadows, darkness, waiting it out, time for rest and restoration also. Okay, that could also be someone's shadow aspect, and it's in your blind spot. So maybe this is someone who has triggered your shadow side. It's possible. Everyone's got a shadow. Everyone. I mean, that tends to be the place where we find our skills and talents. It's in our shadow as well. But definitely clarity is needed. Being patient here, waiting out the situation. I feel that something's also potentially being made out to be a much bigger deal than what it actually is. What's this Knight? Oh, that fell from the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. That is a mysterious energy. It's someone who attracts what they need in their life rather than chasing. Knight. What's this Knight in Sagittarius' blind spot? I feel that you're just not attracted to whatever is being put on offer. It doesn't appeal. It doesn't take your fancy. Or you could be playing funny buggers with someone that you know fine well has got a bit of a romantic thing for you, and you don't feel that way towards them, and you could be winding them up a bit. Again, take it as it resonates, because I can see both. I can see both here. What's this Knight with the Queen of Wands? I mean, that could also be taken as a prostitute as well. I don't know. Seven of Wands. Okay. So someone doesn't agree with your lifestyle. And it's in your blind spot that they might try and interfere with your lifestyle in some way, shape or form here, Sag. So you're going to have to stand up for yourself, stand your ground. Okay, it could be a parent, a guardian, someone like that who really vehemently disagrees with your lifestyle. And you're like, it's my life. I don't see anything wrong with it. Just let me be. Right? You are going to have to stand up for yourself. It's in your blind spot. It's what you don't see coming. So what is working against you at this point in time? Territory. Territory. For what's working against you, someone feels threatened. Because you're clearly a free spirit. You clearly like to just, have fun with life. It's supposed to be enjoyed, right? Someone's got an issue with that. According to someone, you're treading all over their territory and they don't like it. You might have made friends with someone who's got a romantic partner who is extremely abusive to them. I'm seeing that as well. One of your best friends could have taken up with someone new, and that someone new is sitting there whispering poison in your best friend's ear. Why do you hang out with Sag? Why are you friends with Sag? I don't like them. They're a bad influence. They're this, they're that, they're the next, they're the fucking devil. Yada, yada, yada. It's like someone is trying to exclude you or push you out. Because according to them, you're all up in their shit. You're in their territory. I'm just sighing at the ridiculousness. I mean, how old are they? 5? Really? I'm also seeing, Sag, that you could be getting accused of having a romantic affair with someone. What's this territory and what is working against Sag at this point in time, please? Ooh. 9 of Cups. You're just living your best life. Ace of Cups. There could be a water sign involved. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 9 to the Ace equates to the 10. Which is one of the apex cards. It's completion. It's love, safety, security. It can indicate an abundance of love, a family situation. 9 of Cups to the Ace of Cups is beautiful energy. Because everybody has to get to the 9 of Cups independently. And then they get together with another person. And they both share their 9 of Cups with each other, which creates the 10 of Cups. So this is saying that you're not looking for any sort of external validation. You proper are a free spirit, a free soul. And if only more people out there were like that, I think the world would definitely be a happier, more beautiful place. Someone's sitting there going, Sag is threatening my happiness. Sag is threatening my family. Just because you're there, just because you exist, just because you're enjoying life. You could be incredibly beautiful or handsome or influential. And again, someone definitely feels threatened by that, Sag. Oh, why are you looking at my person like that? Do you know what I mean? Like being accused of trying to steal someone away. It's that sort of thing. Or being accused of not being an active member of this family, right? If this is about domineering parents or something. I'll tell you. Here's the thing, Sag. If this is about a romantic situation where someone is basically seeing you as a threat to their happiness, to their relationship, you want to know what the best... you want to... I don't know if I can get this out without laughing. You want to know what the best response to that is? Bitch, ain't no one want your man, that's why he with you. Okay? And then just walk off. For real. And if you can do it without laughing in their face, even better. right? It's got to be done in a very sort of matter-of-fact way. Fulfill effect. Okay. What is working for you? Nature. You being you is what's working for you, Sag. You being the best version of yourself possible is what's working for you. You don't have to change a goddamn thing about yourself here, Sag. Okay. Someone is clearly pissed off and jealous the fact that, well, number one, they're not you. They can't be like you. It's just so much pettiness that's going on with this energy. It's unreal. Clarify this nature for Sag, for what is working for nature. Also, Sag, what is working for you, let this play out. Let it play out. Because the one thing with nature, it always corrects itself. Right? It always corrects itself. And that's exactly what's going to happen here with this situation. Tell us more about nature for Sag and what is working for Sag. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Yep. Saying what you mean, meaning what you say, being direct, being straight to the point. Allow people to misunderstand you if that's what they're dedicated to doing. You don't have to set the record right, okay? Your nature, your energy will do the talking on your behalf. You have another card, thank you. Yeah, look, the Fool. And see how that one came out squiffy as well. Surrender, release. But when it's come out off center, it's like not giving up. So the fact that you're not giving up on someone is working to your advantage. You're not giving up on yourself. You're not giving up on, if this is like a friend that's involved with someone who's dodgy, you're not giving up on them. But you are going to give them some space. Okay? The Fool, when it comes out squiffy, it's not a total surrender. It's not a permanent release. It's like, okay, I'm going to go back to that later. I'll revisit that at another time. But right now, it's not the time. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's one of your cards, Sag. Lady Luck smiles at you. Fate, karma, destiny. Things moving in the right direction for you. Again, cycles and nature. See how it's the cycles of the moon. Everything's following a cycle. This is all about respecting the point of the cycle that you're in right now. Okay. Right, let's take a healing message for you guys. Also, if you've made it this far into the reading and you've not yet subscribed, then why on earth not? I would definitely appreciate for you to come over and join the family. It is free, okay? It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And that way you will be notified every time I upload a brand new reading. Okay, can we have a healing message for Sag, please? Good luck, fate, karma, and destiny are working on your side, Sag. Dream thief, refusal of the call. Interesting. Let me see. Number 13. Rejection of the path of fulfillment and refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants to tell you your old stories over and over so that you won't evolve beyond them. Yeah. So it's definitely time for someone to evolve beyond their old stories. Ask yourself whether you're reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story of why you were wounded or when you were rejected? Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass that you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure. Drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so that you can wake up and move forward. You're so much more than you know, and now it's time to express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. Yes, that's like the glass ceiling energy. Whether you've put that glass ceiling there yourself or someone else, you will be able to smash through it. Okay, no one's got the right to be a dream thief. Okay, again, whether you're doing it to yourself or someone else is trying to steal your dreams, don't allow it. Okay, whatever you do, don't allow it. I'm writing my own goddamn story. Yeah, you'll notice that one came out in the reverse. So there might have been a part of you that was tempted to just, I don't know, start being quote-unquote normal, or whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, right? Because it came out in the reverse. It's time for you to write your own story. Literally, that one's reversed as well. Fuck it and fuck them, yeah. I think there's enough said there. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. If you feel that you're needing a personal reading with me, then my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. And you'll also find more links in my description box. You'll find our Patreon page down there, information for my other YouTube channels, and of course, the website for the fantastic Otter Spirit, who has been sending beautiful, beautiful bracelets to our subscribers. Yeah, there's a discount code down below for them as well. Definitely do go check them out. They're absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.